so special.
I'm just gonna edit you out. I'm just gonna edit you out.
Let's be friends. Yay!
That's my wife. I'm not gonna edit it out. She thought I was going to, but I'm gonna let everybody know how crazy she is. Of course, she has to be crazy if she's married to me. So, comes with the territory. In this video, I actually wanted to talk about the difference between vegetable tanned leather and chrome tanned leather. I received an order from Weaver Leathercraft. It is a 24 by 12 piece of leather, thinner than I've ever bought. It's 2 to 3 ounce. Now, what that means is, obviously there's some variation. It'll be a 2 to 3-ish ounce leather. I want to say an ounce of leather is like a 1/16 of an inch, or maybe even a 1/32 of an inch thick. So, you know, a 2 to 3 ounce, 4 to 5 ounce. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of difference, but there can be, especially when you're talking about folding the leather onto itself or stacking pieces onto it. Like, you know, let's say this wallet here, you know, I've got actually 3 layers right here, up here of leather. So, you know, it starts to get thick. So, with that in mind, that's why you'd want to use probably like a 2 to 3 ounce in that wallet, and others I've used a 3 to 4 ounce, which again isn't a huge difference, but it can help to thin it down. Whereas in this holster I finished up, which I'm really proud of, I have a very, very thin pigskin suede lining in here. That's what I'm proud of. I've never really lined a project before outside of early on doing some leather work. I did a collar for my dog, who passed away years ago, but I did a collar for her and put like a nice black lining on the inside of it. At any rate, I'm getting off topic here. So tanning, if you don't know, that is the process of taking the, you know, the animal skin and turning it into leather for use. So there are 2 types. There's more than 2 types. But you've got your vegetable tan, which is a very natural tanning process. You have chrome tan, which there's actually a wide variety of that, but I'm not going to get into all of it. Vegetable tan is something that softens over time. Now this is vegetable tanned leather. It comes in a natural flesh type color. It softens up over time, so it's like a baseball mitt that you know you break it in type of thing. It will develop a natural patina, and that's something that, you know, like that aged leather look that, you know, a lot of people really love, is a process that's been going on for about thousands of years now. It's very complex though, and the people that do it today, especially if you're getting more of a top-end leather, you're talking about people who are like skilled craftsmen in this tanning process, because it can take up to 2 months just for one hide. Chrome tan is something that probably 80% of the leather out there that you buy in a store that's mass-produced is going to be some form of a chrome tanned leather. It is very supple from day one. You're going to have the same uniform look for years. It can come in different colors. It can be in that flesh type color. This is something that they developed back in around 1858 from the research I did. And instead of using like natural ingredients to tan the leather, they're actually using like more of a chemical process. So that could be a drawback for some people. The reason they went to this is because you can tan a hide in 1 day. Again, it's going to be a supple hide. It's not going to have the strength, the durability, the rich, deep, earthy tones that you can get out of vegetable tanned leather. So it has its applications. It works good for bags and other things that are more of like a lightweight item. again, your tanning hides in a day. It's typically softer, typically thinner. You have different colors available to you, and that uniform color will stay the same over time. You're not going to have an aged leather look to it. It's not going to develop any type of a patina over time. The fibers, they don't even really show through like they can in your veg tan. And maybe it sounds like I'm talking about this in a negative light, but I'm really not. It's just, I've never used it myself. The projects that I've done, I've never had a reason to use it. It's just, there's pros and cons to each one. But yeah, that's the difference between vegetable tan and chrome tanned leather. One of my next topics, actually, I've kind of got a little list here. But one of the next ones I want to talk about is there's two things that I've been making for my two older daughters. The oldest one is really into sharks, so I made a shark silhouette out of leather, put her name on it, and have done a few different things to it. For our 13-year-old, she likes black cats. We've got a black cat that's hers, so I did a cat silhouette, put her name on it, that sort of thing. So in the next video, whenever I get around to doing that one, because the holidays are coming up, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, by the way, I'll go into, you know, where I'm at, show those items, and I actually kind of have a question. You know, what do you suggest I do with this? And I'll get into more details later. It's something I dove into kind of to see if I could do it. And then I did. And now it's like, okay, so what should be my end state? You know, when am I complete with this? And what are we doing? So please, you know, if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to my channel, share it with friends, family. You know, it might be something that they enjoy as well. And, you know, I look forward to feedback, questions, whatever, you know, just general comments. Let me know, and I'll get back to you. Thanks.